John Brzink versus Irakli Zirakashvili, Jerry versus Georgi, Monster Michael Todd versus Kidergali Ongarbayev. Amazing event, East versus West 6, 16 super matches in this video, 16 predictions within 10 minutes. So please purchase the pay-per-view from the link in the description. Now is the best time, and please check out the sponsors Old School Labs from the link in the description as well. Now let's talk about the first match. The match is between USA and Turkey, Robert Baxter and Ahmed Yenerer. These two do have a history against each other. The last time they met was in 2022 WAF, and Robert Baxter lost to Ahmed in that match. It was a revenge for Ahmed because the previous time 2021 WAF, Robert Baxter beat Ahmed. So now these two are 1-1 against each other, both masters, or I think grandmasters, WAF champion. Now they are going to square it off for once and for all. The trilogy will be over, and I'm going with Ahmed just because of the recent win and hometown advantage. You cannot really predict against him. I cannot find any reason to go against him. Do not even need to look at the styles because these two have faced each other before as well. Now we have Coach Ray versus Doug Ehrlich, Latvia versus USA. Big match, big trash talk before the match between these two. I think Coach Ray's experience is going to be way too much. Doug Ehrlich took a break from arm wrestling after he got injured in WL against Tony Kitowski in 2018. He used to be bigger, now he's cutting weight and competing at 85 kilos against Coach Ray. Both showed up at 84.9 kilos, so professional weight cut. But as Doug himself said that there is nothing new that he is going to present to Coach Ray that he hasn't seen before. 16-0 winning streak in 2022. Yes, none of the names were really elite level arm wrestlers, but I don't think Doug is at that level also. So I'm going with 3-0 win for Coach Ray just because I think that Doug is not slow enough to take the advantage of Coach Ray's weakness, which is a slow start. So I'm going with 3-0 Doug Ehrlich in that match. 3-0 Coach Ray in that match. My bad. Next match is Nurdolat Adar Khan from Kazakhstan versus our own Mindaugas Tersitis, the trash talker. But he cannot really do too much of trash talking in this match because the Kazakhs don't really trash talk, the main reason. So Nurdolat won 2022 WAF. Mindaugas finished 5th in the same class. But this is a super match opportunity, different than tournament. And Mindaugas is really difficult to hook. Last time he was tired by Daniel Prokopchuk, and Nurdolat beat Daniel Prokopchuk in the final. But Nurdolat can pull everywhere and anywhere. This one is really difficult. I would not be surprised at all if Mindaugas is able to pull off a win against Nurdolat in this match, and he's looking really confident to do so. I'm still going with 3-1 for Nurdolat Adar Khan. Just maybe he misses one start. He doesn't really blast him to the pad. I may even change the prediction after I do some more analysis on this match. Okay, the next match that we have is USA versus Georgia. Chan Shaw, the Hawaiian t-shirt wearing versus David Arabali. He's also now wearing the same t-shirt as Chan Shaw. Man, until I see some hook arm wrestler beat Chan Shaw, I'm going to go with Chan Shaw in every hook match. If David is able to hook him and beat him, then from the future I can change my predictions. But for now, David is coming off a 4-year break, but he did say that he has been training harder than ever during that entire time, which seems difficult to believe, but that's what he said. And I'm still going with Chan Shaw with a 3-0 win in this one. Chan Shaw cannot win a close match, so if it is close, then David is going to win this one, but I'm going with Chan Shaw. The next match that we have is F.A. Komek versus Atbek Beckett from Kazakhstan. Turkey versus Kazakhstan. Man, these two are left-handed monsters. I think Atbek finished higher than F.A. Komek, but maybe F.A. beat him in that event. I'm not sure, but F.A.'s top roll looks unstoppable. He's lethal with that top roll. Hometown advantage. I'm going with 3-0 top roll win. There is a possibility where he can stop him, but I'm not seeing an option where he can beat him, an opportunity where he can beat F.A. Komek. So 3-0 victory for F.A. in this one. Zurab versus Alizadeh Muratov. For some reason that I cannot think of, everyone is picking Alizadeh Muratov to win this match. I'm assuming this is a left-handed match. Engin has not mentioned here in the list, but I think it is a left-handed match. And man, Alijan Muratov was 95 kilos and won the 110 plus kg 2022 WAF Antalya. That is something that we have not seen ever, I think. A 95 kg guy winning super heavyweights in WAF. And Oleg Petrenko, the way he just beat Zurab on the left arm like a beginner, that was something unusual. I think, yes, he's a WAF champion. Alijan is a WAF champion, but beating Oleg Petrenko is no easy deal. And this match may even look slightly like a mismatch. I'm going with 3-0 for Oleg Petrenko in this match. In a hook, yes, it is going to go in a hook for sure. And maybe it is not a mismatch, but still I'm going with Oleg Petrenko for the win. Craig Tullier versus David Samusia. Everyone talks about how David Samusia is unbeatable at this weight, 85. Nobody has really been able to beat him. He's the WAF champion. The match is at 85 kilos. If Craig Tullier at 50, 51 years of age beats, or maybe even more, if he beats David Samusia at this weight, it would mean that he is the WAF, not the WAF, but the world champion at 85 kilos, which doesn't sound right to me. Craig Tullier, 85 kg, number one in the world. That just does not sound right to me. For that reason alone, I'm going with 3-0 win for David Samusia. I don't think Craig can top roll him because Pauline was not able to do that. He beat him in a high hook and Craig was like neck to neck. David was neck to neck with Pauline. I don't think Craig Tullier can do the same to Pauline. Get 2 pins over him. I'm going with David Samusia 3-0 in this one. And I think the first round is going to be a grinding, longest war that you are going to see. The third round is probably going to be easy. Big match, big match. Gennady Quikvinia from Georgia versus Farid Osmanli from Turkey. It is a huge match, but I just cannot see any possible way how Farid can beat Gennady Quikvinia. I saw the Hermes versus Gennady match where Gennady was like this on his bicep without his wrist. Still, Hermes had to red line to beat him. And after seeing Vitali stop Farid Osmanli without his wrist like this, Gennady can do that all day long. There is a good possibility that Farid will top roll Gennady, but I don't think there is any possibility that he will be able to finish. Gennady will jam his elbow, and now we are going to see the classic flop pressing Gennady Quikvinia. 3-0 victory for him, easy I think. I don't see any option, any chance how Farid is going to be able to take any win. Curtis Cameron over Zurab, that's what I'm predicting. Canada versus Georgia. Everyone is predicting Georgia to win in this one. The bearded Zurab Tavbaridze, but I don't think that is the case. Everyone thinks this match is going in a hook. I think this match is going in a king's move straight away. Zurab even offered to go in a hook round one. Curtis did not accept, which kind of shows that he's planning on the king's move. So king's move is what we are going to see. King's move is what is Zurab's weakness, what is going to be Zurab's weakness, because we have not seen in the past, but I think I can see in the future. King's move, baby. I would go with 3-1 for Curtis Cameron first round. Even in his king's move, he will get pinned by the side pressure. Difficult to do that 3 times. I'm going to repeat that. Difficult to do that 3 times. So after that, the ladies match for the number 1 female arm wrestler in the world. Barbora is only 22, 23 years old, and I think she's already the senior women's 90 plus kg champion. And Gabriella is 80 kg champion. But Gabriella is still considered to be the top female arm wrestler in the world. Most WAF titles. Recently beat her one of the toughest opponents in I forgot the name of the lady. I'm going to come back to that. But man, it is going to be a difficult match for Gabriella because Barbora is 275 pounds, 6'2". She's going to top roll her. Really difficult match for Gabriella, but let's hope in the straps it works for her. And for now, until we see some dominance from Barbora against Gabriella, it is just a guess. For many people, except for these 2 ladies, maybe, it is a guess, and guess always goes with the current champion, for me at least. So I'm going with... I don't see Gabriella making a comeback. If she gets her wrist top rolled, it can be difficult. So I'm still going with 3-0 in favor of Gabriella, the Iron Angel. Corey West is having the biggest day of his life. First match against former WAF champion, super heavyweight champion Arif from Turkey. The match is going to be awesome. Arif is extremely good against hook arm wrestlers. Extremely good. But I still don't see a possibility where he has as good of a top roll as Alex Cordecha. Alex Cordecha struggled in the first 2 rounds to really top roll Corey West clean. I don't see a way where Arif Artem can do that. I think this match can be going down quick. This match can be won by Arif as well. I'm not saying 100%, but the better chances for now seems to be in favor of Corey West. If Corey West loses a round, he's going to lose the entire match. The only way he wins this match is by 3-0 if Arif Artem's top roll ability is not enough to open his wrist. And I can see a big chance of that. So I'm going with Corey West 3-0 in this match. No war, just side pressure. Maybe I think the first round can be a little bit longer, or maybe not. If the first round is long, then Corey is going to lose that match. Still, I'm going with 3-0. But there is a possibility for Arif to top roll him. Pauline versus the legend Rustam Babayev. Rustam has taken a 3-year break. He did not train much during that time, but is it that big of a break? Because this match is based off one thing, that Rustam is not in his peak form yet. But still, man, Pauline cannot shock Rustam with top roll. He cannot shock him with explosiveness. Rustam is himself one of the most explosive arm wrestlers out there. I don't see a way my friend Pauline is going to win this match. It's unfortunate to say, but I'm going to go with 3-0 Rustam Babayev in that match. Corey West versus Farid Osmanli. Farid, for now, top rolls with the right and hooks with the left arm. I don't think you can hook Corey West on the left arm. He gives up everything for the pronation. He goes sideways. I am going with Corey West. Once again, I have lots and lots of faith in Corey West's left arm, more than his right arm. That's why I'm going with 3-0 for the young, middle-aged American giant. Okay, that match again. Monster Michael Todd versus Ongarbayev. Now that is one match Michael Todd cannot afford to lose. 105 kilos. Michael has never lost to a guy who weighed 105 kilos. I cannot remember that match. But this time, it can happen because Michael is also 105 kilos, but still the mentality, the mindset is going to hit hard if Michael loses this. The bicep is going to worry him a lot. And although it's healthy, but still it can have some pain over there. Michael needs to go under the table, man. I'm going with Michael in this one. As a 55-45 favorite, I hope he goes under the table. That sounds crazy, but I hope he does that. I hope he utilizes all the warnings, all the fouls to take Ongarbayev's wrist. And once it is flexible, then he can experiment with it and win this match. I would say 3-1. Now we have John Brzink versus Irakli Zirakashvili, the GOAT. How good is the GOAT? I think we kind of know the answer to that question, but how good is Irakli Zirakashvili at this weight? Because this is new weight for him. He has beaten Lachlan, he has beaten Marcio, and he has beaten Krasimir Kostadinov, but none of those guys are at John Brzink's level right now. John is a different task. If Irakli takes John's wrist completely, he's going to win for sure. If they both lose their wrist like this but have pronation, I think John is going to win. If John takes hand control, 100% John is going to win. John can win without hand control, but Irakli cannot win without hand control. That is for sure. I'm going with John Brzink 3-1 in this match. I think the match may be stuck somewhere like this. John's riser is dumped. He does not have pronation, but he can hold him there. And then when Irakli is trying to finish, when Irakli is trying to pin, Irakli's wrist collapses and John brings him back and then beats him with a shoulder press, or that may not be needed, I think. So I'm going with John Brzink 3-1 in this match. And John's strategy is to go outside first. If it doesn't work, then go inside first. Going inside with Irakli will be really difficult unless the outside strategy is already working and Irakli is gassed out. So I don't think, if John cannot top roll him, I think there is absolutely no way that John is going to hook him. So still 3-1 for John. And Georgi Tsvetkov versus the Bulgarian, the big 170 kg guy, Georgi Tsvetkov. Did I say Georgi first time as well? So Georgi versus Jerry. I think you know what I mean. Georgi is going to top roll Jerry. Many people are discounting him, but that is a massive man who has built his career, who has won WAF gold based off one move, that is top roll. He tends to separate from his body. That is why people are saying that Jerry is going to just dust him. But I think he's big enough, he's strong enough to top roll Jerry. But when you arm wrestle Jerry, Jerry is going to push you. He's going to do elbow fouls. He's going to make you do elbow fouls. He's going to drag the match. And that is going to be a mud fight. And in a mud fight, your brachialis, this muscle, trying to do this like not only 3 times, but do this 6, 7, 8 times. It is going to get tired, and Jerry is going to push you to the pad. I'm going with Jerry Cadret 3-1 in this match. First round going to Georgi Tsvetkov. This was my prediction for East versus West 16 matches. I hope I get at least 10 right. Otherwise, it would be a disaster. I hope you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Pay-per-view link is in the description. And Old School Labs, they have been awesome, supporting me from the beginning. So thanks to them as well. Please check out their supplements. Use code ArmWrestlingNews AWNEWZ for 15% off. And I'm signing off. Bye.